Oh, people of the internet, welcome in, one and all, to the Rigmarole, a completely improvised comedy show based on your suggestions. How's it work, Mark?
Well, the way it works is we ask you for a title up here at the top. The title's going to be based on some adjectives and nouns that you type into the comments. You name the show, we bring the flow. Then, periodically, we'll hear this sound, which means an idea is changing. As these ideas change, you'll see us become different characters, move forwards and backwards in time. We may even play each other's characters. So pay close attention, folks, and hold on to your hats.
That's right. Your hats will be blown asunder if you do not secure them in tightly, because you're going to see a bunch of characters and a bunch of situations. As you said, that's all completely made up, just like Mark told you about 1 second ago.
Thank you for reiterating.
I'm looking in the comment section right now for your adjectives and nouns. And if I'm not mistaken, our audience members have an opportunity to create the title of the show right now.
100%.
As we wait for these wonderful suggestions to roll in, and if you're watching right now, that means you please go ahead and type an adjective, a noun, anything really, because we do not have a show unless we have some suggestions.
That's exactly right.
This is this segment of the show is brought to you by Vamping. Hey Mark, what am I going to do if I'm not ready to start the show?
Well, you know what you're going to do? You're going to take yourself, you're going to pick yourself up by the back of your collar, and you're going to drag yourself into a nice little happy place in your mind, right? This is a metaphor, and it's a real story. So what happens?
Great. That's exactly what I'll do. Seeing as how no suggestions are rolling in at this moment, and hey, that's understandable. I know you guys are shy. It's the internet. It's a scary place. Oh, here we go. The nephew and niece. Ooh, bottle, type 9. Full disclosure, that's Mark typing right now. These are Mark typing things. Sorry, gotta blow up the spot. Good suggestions though. And then Stacia's here with sloppy.
Oh hell yeah, Stacia.
We got bottle, jump. We got hungry. We got sloppy. Read them down.
Tap dance.
Brown. Nice. Awesome. All right, let's take the sloppy niece. Let's just go with the sloppy niece.
Boom. I love
Based on Stacia's suggestions. Mark and type 9, thank you for having our back on that one.
Anytime.
And we will avoid being in our own echo chamber one more show.
I do like that.
Great. So the title of our show is now The Sloppy Niece. A sloppy niece, rather. Our next prompt is
give us a class reunion theme.
Maybe you have not had a class reunion. Maybe you never graduated. What would it be if you did go to a class reunion? What would be the theme? Like Under the Sea or Cowboys and Under the Sea, something.
Seafaring cowboys.
Yeah, seafaring cowboys. Yeah, exactly. You guys know. Make it up. Tell us what it was at your high school. Stacia's was Journey. Good.
Oh.
That's so appropriate because of high school, Journey, all that stuff. It's really great. Cover band. Ooh, cover band. Great.
I think those two things go together.
Journey and cover band, they definitely do. If your name's Jose Antonio Love.
Oh.
Yeah. And okay. So let's take for our class reunion suggestion.
Okay.
I know words. Let's take what do you have? You have a hit, Mark? You like something?
I'd like Journey.
Yeah.
Because it's all about the journey.
I also like Journey. Absolutely. Haunted is pretty good too. Well done.
Haunted is pretty good as well.
Yeah. That may show up in the show as well.
No promises it won't be in there. Yeah. Exactly. And
those from last week.
Well, also acceptable. We're gonna name this year's spring collection. Imagine you're a designer. Imagine your name is Dior. Your first name, last name, however you want to go with it. And you're creating a spring collection. Or your name is Thomas Johnson. You're a bit of an unknown. A bit of an unknown from South Dakota. You recently got a sewing machine thanks to your deceased grandmother. And this year you're creating a spring collection because after death comes life. It's a cycle. Mm-hmm. And you want to name that collection.
What is the name of that or any other spring collection?
Actually, no, I want that one specifically.
If you're a designer from South Dakota, a named Tom Johnson, what would you call your spring collection? We got Friends with F Mermaids. I like Friends with F Mermaids. Like, if I'm going through, TJ Maxx, or, I'm on Melrose, going through Aardvark, and I come across a nice blazer, and I look underneath the tag, it says Friends with F Mermaids.
I like that a lot. It's very strong.
All right, let's take it. Friends with F Mermaids.
It looks like we got one more that just came in.
Oh, yeah. Butterfly Wings.
Butterfly Wings. Also great.
Gosh. You know what? We don't even need anybody else. Stacia is killing it right now.
Stacia is truly all we need. And we appreciate that.
That's all you need. And for our third and final, is that it? We're done. That's it. Okay. See how we know the format of our own show?
To recap. Our first suggestion for the theme of a school reunion is Journey. Haunted is also in there for some reason. And Butterfly Wings is the name of a collection. And that begins tonight's edition of the Rigmarole entitled
Oh, Sloppy Knees. Attention, partiers and revelers at the Williamston High School reunion class of 78. The dance competition will begin shortly. All of those who have signed up for the dance competition, please be advised you will be dancing to Bust a Move by Young MC.
Bust a Move is my song! So I hope anyone else who is considering competing goes and just sits down. Because the odds are low that you're going to have any success in this one. Check.
Bust a Move is my tune. So I just want to let you guys know, just like I did back in 78, I'm winning this dance competition. Oh, look who decided to show up to the 10-year high school reunion. I thought you'd be dead by 1985, Devin!
Well, they say only the good die young and live fast die hard. Both of those apply to me, so I understand why, Chester.
Oh, flirting with danger by calling out your own death? I see you have not matured since we have graduated high school in 1978.
Oh, really? What does this pinky ring tell you about maturity? I could afford this nearly 6 months after I exited high school. It's 24 karat gold, Chester.
Oh, is that so? Is that what you got, is a pinky ring? Well, you know what? Let me just slip off my shoe right here and just show you my toe ring. That's right, Devin! My toe ring that was made specifically for me by John Lasker of Lasker's Jewelers on 3rd Street. Somebody who happens to be your uncle.
Welcome into Lasker's Jewelers. I'm taking custom toe ring orders today. If you're in the market.
Hi, Mr. Lasker. My name is Corey. I don't know if you remember me, but I go to school with your nephew Devin.
Of course, I know Devin. He's my nephew.
Yeah, he's my friend. We were in biology lab together, and then to be totally honest with you, we sparked a bit of a rivalry at Williamston High, and so I just want to get that out of the way right now because I came in here to buy a man's ring.
Can I also tell you that he also has a rivalry with a young boy named Chester?
And
he was in here earlier.
This is actually news to me. Are you talking about Chester Tomlinson?
Yeah, he was in here earlier actually and bought a toe ring.
What? No way! No way!
Yeah.
Chester beat me to the toe ring punch.
Well, Corey, I'm sorry, but it seems like he has a strong rivalry with my nephew.
Ho ho ho! Look who it is! If it isn't Mr. Lasker, uncle to Devin Lasker, who is my arch nemesis at Williamston High School and Repertory College.
Devin is my nephew.
I know, I just said that.
Well, I just wanted to put that out there just in case, because you look familiar. I think I probably have seen that you and Devin play on rivaling basketball teams or something of that nature.
That's right. We were on rivaling basketball teams at the pickup game on Saturday. And if I'm not mistaken, I won at a 3-point jumper at the buzzer, which is also just my Aunt Claire who rings a horn at the zero.
Well, I congratulate you on that. And you have a fine jump shot. You have a fine jump shot, and I always wanted to be a basketball player, but alas, I'm a jeweler.
I don't have time for your broken dreams, old man. I'm here for a toe ring, okay? And I want the best toe ring ever. Okay? I want it to be better than your nephew's pinky ring because I intend to run this town one day. And everybody knows that's how you run it, is with starting off with jewelry that people won't see.
Well, you're in luck. Look what I have here on the toe ring file. I'm currently pounding what is a 24 karat gold piece. This is very rare gold. 24 karat is hard to come by. Go ahead, take a close look. You see the detailing? That's a Celtic knot. I'm not Irish, but I know a couple people who are.
That's beautiful. Will it fit my toe? Let me show you my toes. I have a bit of a knuckle problem in my toe.
Oh my God. Oh. Yeah, it should fit. I will size it up a bit. I'll size it up and we'll make it fit.
Are you surprised that I can lift my foot up to eye level?
Well, any athlete with your 3-point shooting ability, I would assume, has that level of mobility.
Watch this. I mean, I know I just did that toward your face, but that was profile.
Wow, that's incredible.
Mom, when you named me Corey, did you pick it off the list of terrible names that no one should ever be named because they will never have a rival at their high school, so therefore they will not be worthy of rings or men's jewelry?
Yes, I did, Corey.
I knew it. I knew it because some of the kids, they were like, you're not even going to make it to the 10-year high school reunion. You have such a crappy name. And you chose up. And then Liz, she had a list of all the crappiest names that she found in her dad's desk. And Corey was like number 3.
Corey,
When I grew up, named Violetia, no one had any hope for me. And who would I be to give you any hope? Who would I be? Corey.
Is that how you got all those cuts on your face? Was struggling to own your name and make it not one of the crappiest names in the history of it, Mom?
That's exactly right. I was in countless knife fights so that I could defend myself.
Oh, Violetia!
I'm not in the mood for a knife fight today, Lars.
With a name like Violetia, you have to earn your toughness, yeah? You should not have come to study in Denmark. You know what happens to people with strange names in Denmark.
Fine, Lars, but make it quick. I have a train to catch, and I have a destiny date. Is it 7?
Well, I hope that you brought some butterfly bandages along with you to suture up your facial wounds after I'm done cutting your face because your name is so strange.
How about this butterfly knife? Will that do instead? Or this one? I'm dual wielding. My face is bleeding so heavily. Lars, why didn't I strike back? Why didn't I curse my mother? Curse my mother for naming me Violetia. There is no love in my family.
Violetia, you are sloppy. And as your aunt, I want you to know a sloppy girl with a name like Violetia, a sloppy niece to me.
I'm your niece.
You know I am the Minister of Culture.
Of course I know you're the Minister of Culture. Your business cards say it. Your license plate is Culture Nin. It's also around the frame, Minister of Culture. When I walk into your home, you have a poster and it says Minister of Culture. And there's a picture of you at the bottom. You still have your signs that say, vote for me, Minister of Culture.
Right.
Right. When you go out, you ask, is there a discount for the Minister of Culture? It's all so much to deal with, Aunt.
Violetia, how do you think it reflects on your aunt, the Minister of Culture? If you do not clean yourself up, tidy yourself up, Violetia, you already have a very sloppy name, hand-chosen from the worst names of all. I implored your mother not to do it.
Aunt Rose, why couldn't you implore a little harder? Because the life I live is painstaking.
I implored as hard as I was able. Sister, do me a favor and don't name your daughter one of the names off the worst names list of all time.
I'm already quite set on using this list.
Okay. And that's how it went down, my dear. So, as you can see, I put real effort behind it. But alas, your mother, with her cocked eyes and her dull gaze, did not choose any of the names off the great baby name list, only the terrible ones, and Violetia is your fate.
Based on that story, it does not sound truly as though you implored her.
Well, I haven't been able to finish. What about Persepolis?
That's not on the list.
Right, but it's terrible, you'll agree. It's just not as terrible as that list. I'm trying to give you some less terrible, yet still terrible options. I understand that you want your daughter to grow up with a tough skin. And I understand that you were the one born with cocked eyes, and I was born with my eyes going straight. And I understand that you think you need to toughen your daughter up by naming her, yes?
I like Violet, yeah?
Oh, God.
And think of how it will help her. I've grown up to be so robust, and she will be robust, strong, fortified.
I understand the meaning of robust. I'm running for Minister of Culture, after all. Persephilitis, I want to be able to tell your daughter, my niece, in the future that I really tried to save her from this. Can you throw me a bone here that would make my future niece happy?
I'm pretty set on
Well,
Violet.
I tried. As you can see by my story, I exhausted all possibilities, but your mother, with her cocked eyes and her gravelly voice and her manly ways, she was quite stuck on Violetia, and so is your fate. My one hope, my niece, is that you are not sloppy. Look at the gruel that you have spilled on your leg.
Well, of course I noticed the gruel on my leg. The warmth seems to permeate my jean pant. And
Hi, Violetia. Thank you for sitting at the table with me.
thank you for letting me sit here, Wilburton. No,
Oh, you seem to have spilled some gruel on your jean pant.
I know. It happens nearly every day. But today I've spilled more gruel.
Violetia.
Wilburton,
The warmth of the gruel drizzles betwixt my jean pant and my leg and warms me.
Wilburton, I feel like you're doing this because you love me. You love me, Wilburton.
I have to go to class.
No, Wilburton, don't stray. Wilburton, come back. Come back, Wilburton.
I just want to say, I just want to apologize. Ricky Glasper, can you come up to the stage, please?
Sure, I'll come right up.
So on the last day of high school, 1978, I, Chaz Willington, I pushed Rookie Glasper into the girls' bathroom after I had pantsed him and flushed his head down the toilet. I'm not proud of the fact that I did this. And for the last 10 years, I've been preparing this apology speech. I just hope that you, Ricky Glasper, can accept my apology. Because now I have a little maturity.
Okay. Should I talk into the microphone also?
Come on up here. There you go.
Hey everyone. It's very nice of Chaz.
Hi, Ricky.
Hi Jennifer.
He's my date. I came with him. I came with Ricky Glasper. No dances. No dances. I'm gonna only dance with Ricky Glasper tonight. No dances for any of you. My dance card is full.
Yeah, everyone stay away from Jennifer because she is who I brought as a date. We are here together. And when I was in high school, man, Jennifer was the butterflies of my eyes. And she was the reason that I would brush my teeth before I came to school. Before I met her, I was in a habit of not brushing my teeth before I came to school because I had no one to talk to with a connection and bond for a sense of personal community. What I'm saying is that there's a lot of cool places on campus. If you sit between the two benches by the C building, sometimes you can catch a view of the teachers going in and out of the lounge.
Hi, peanut butter. Can I have a drink of your milk?
Of course. That's why I bring 2 cartons.
Oh, whole milk. just like we have at my house.
Well, yeah, I consider it the purest form of milk. Only pure form would be to unpasteurize it. But thanks to Louis Pasteur, that is a thing of the past. Unpasteurized milk, I mean. Unless, of course, a farmer were to forego the process.
I've always been majorly turned on by pasteurization and people who know the history as if it were and the man who changed the world, Louis Pasteur. And I had a dream the other night that someone would speak to me about pasteurization and that I would be the butterfly of his eyes.
Tell me about your dream in detail, because I love to hear about people's dreams, and they're very fascinating to me.
I know this is our first lunch together, but do you want to go to our 10-year high school reunion dance with me?
Yes, I would. 10 years from now, I commit to that.
10 years and 3 months to be exact, Ricky Glasper.
You are something else. Promise me this. You will not dance with anyone else.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Look at Ricky Glasper and that freak. What's her name again?
Oh my god. I don't even know her name. I don't
even know her name. She smells like fingernail cuttings.
Oh my god. And also toenail clipping.
I know. She smells like she sits next to me in geometry and she smells like a bag of dead skin.
Oh my god. She reminds me of the smell of dust. Like a dusty apartment shelf. I've never been in an apartment because I'm not poor, but I'm sure that's what she smells like.
I know. I saw inside her backpack, and there's just like busted up concrete, like rubble.
Yeah, I saw inside of her pencil box, and she has like busted up rocks, like gravel.
What's going on with her?
Maybe she's training for something.
You mean like the weight inside her pencil box and inside her backpack would help her become stronger if she carried it around?
Yeah, like I heard
that. Julietta, you're smart. You should be AP honor roll. What?
Oh my god! Thank you so much, Francesca. I actually don't tell anyone this, but I was supposed to be an AP, but there's no hotties in AP, so I said, skip it.
She said that she was supposed to be in AP, but that there was no hotties in AP, so she said skip it. She also told me not to tell anyone, but I was like, that information is burning a hole in my brain. I'm not even waiting a second.
I can't believe she would tell you that because that is so
I know.
crazy.
Tammy, I can't wait for you to come back to Wilmington High. It's like, why'd you get kicked out? Like a little bit of doobie in your backpack? It's like, so what?
That's what I said. I'm like, if I want to smoke a doobie, like, who are they to tell me? My
Exactly.
grandma.
It's 1978. Get with it, the man.
Honestly, I'm gonna burn my bras this evening as well. I'm going to.
Attention, revelers of the Williamston High School 20-year reunion. Thank you for joining us. The theme, as you know, is journey. The journey that it took to get from there to here. We have Tad Bigsby, who is all set up on the stage, ready to do his Tai Chi to Journey's Don't Stop Believing. Tad, take it away.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Tad, we're not going to be able to get the rights to play Don't Stop Believing because it's a paid event. So what we were thinking is that Jeffy, he's got a pretty sweet voice, and he could just sing. He could just sing something that's kind of like it while you do your Tai Chi performance. Is that going to work for you, bud?
Sure. The way of Tai Chi is to go with the O and the flow of energies. So for me, that's a flow of energies that seems to be exactly where we are today. And for me, that is the only true Tai Chi, is to never break the flow unintentionally or intentionally. So yes, my answer to your question regarding the copyright issues and now said a cappella version, my answer is namaste.
Hey, streaming, gonna get the Felix said, ain't I conceiving? Oh, oh, oh. Just a small ever having a living and a stumbly curl. She grabbed the flaming flamethrower in her hair. She's got a broken toenail. She doesn't know her own middle name. She's just a silly friend of Monty Claire. Chrome hops, Steven, plowing my grievance. We can feel you in the sky.
I appreciate that you like signature, but I don't do it for the fame, and I don't do it for the recognition. So consider the signature the memory that I've left in your mind. Nothing would be further from the truth of Tai Chi than for me to transfer to you a physical item that you would have to be crippled by for the rest of your life.
Attention, Williamton High School revelers. As you know, the 25th Thank you, Jessica. 25th, and Jessica has informed me that it's the 25th reunion coming up. I was not, of course, there at Willington High at this time, so but I'm happy to join in, and I'm happy to be the committee president.
We're
and
happy to have you.
Thank you, Jessica. Thank you. Jessica's in the booth here with me, as you can hear.
Hi.
And just like old times, we're doing the announcements, and we're getting the high school reunion started off just right. As you know, this year's theme is haunted. So thank you for dressing up in scary costumes, and we will have the costume judging section of the evening starting at 9:02 p.m. Jessica would like me to say, what's that? What's that?
Tell them what I'm wearing.
Jessica is wearing a Cupid costume, which consists of a loincloth and very tastefully tied. She's got maracas over her hoo-has, and she's got arrows in her back satchel. Some call it a sleeve.
And I got all of these online. I purchased them through actually eBay. I have a very discount code. If anyone's interested, for maybe you have a party coming up.
Thank you so much, Jessica, for choosing eBay. I'm going to put you on speaker.
You're
Jessica,
welcome. It's always a pleasant experience.
Thank you, Jessica. As you know, I'm Jeff eBay. I'm the founder and CEO. And in these first years of eBay, when I like to handle each transaction personally. And so, Jessica, in order to get our name out there, I'm wondering if this event that you're buying this for, you told me it's a 25-year high school reunion.
The theme, it has a theme. So sometimes they have themes, and ours does. And the theme of it, the event, the theme that we're having, is haunted.
Ooh.
Like, I was confused when I first heard haunted, but it's
right.
Sometimes it's like an idea where mainly so people think.
You know what, Jessica? Let me interrupt you right there. I think I can fix this thing. It seems that you have a Cupid outfit here, and maybe if you just threw a little blood on your chest, that would make it sort of haunted. Jessica, can you hear me fine? I just got you on speaker here.
Yeah, that sounds really good.
Okay.
So like a dead Cupid.
Yeah, like a ghostly Cupid who's revived from the dead.
That's when I was trying to tell you what haunted means. That's like what it means.
That's what it means, for sure. Jessica, can I ask you a favor? Would you be willing to promote eBay at this event by telling them that you got the costume here and that John eBay helped you out?
John, you have been the sweetest person I've ever. Of course, yes.
So. I was talking to a customer today, and I think eBay is going places. No, Wendy. I know you don't think much of the internet, and I know it's 2003.
John.
But
the internet is a fad. This is nothing more than Cabbage Patch Dolls with computer screens.
That's not true, Wendy. That's not true, Wendy. If you would take a second to go online and look at the website that I've built. It's called johnebay.com. And I'm thinking about dropping the John and just having it being eBay, just my last name.
Why would you, if you're so proud of it, John, why would you take your name out of the front of it? You want people to just think it's some sort of place where ships go, eBay, and you didn't even know how to spell it right? There's a silent E. Is that what it is?
You know what, Wendy? You know what, Wendy? You've never believed in my dreams, in my electronic dreams. You've never supported me. And all you've done is ate cashew bars. You stood in the kitchen and you pooped on my dreams and you eat cashew bars. And that's all you do, Wendy. You know what? I want a separation of our common law marriage.
No, you know what, John? That's fine, because you're not even going to be able to afford to file the paperwork by the time this is all done. Johnny made internet box dot shop box. I don't think it's a good idea at all, John.
You stop making up fake internet names to insult me. You stop it. www.Wendy's worst nightmare is coming true because John is leaving her to go work on his dreams.com.
WWFN dot John is bad dot com also.
http:// Wendy was never good in bed dot truth.
HTPC dot colon John never knows how to even come home on time and be a considerate lover. Dot all truth.
Don't you dare say alt truth. Don't you dare talk about an alternative truth, Wendy. There's one truth, and it's the fact that you never believed in me.
John, how could I?
For the competition for best haunted costume, the finalists are, and when I call your name, come up on stage. The finalists are Pat Billingsley with his zombie apocalypse convenience store worker. Classic Pat, voted most likely to own an auto parts store. How's it going, Pat?
How's it going? Well, come on down to Pat's Auto Parts and I'll show you how it's going.
Uh-huh.
If anyone's interested, I think we're the most convenient auto parts store this side of the Appalachians.
You know what, everybody? I just want to pause the competition for a second because I don't know if you guys know this. But 18 of the voted most likely students from our class of 73, 18, we were bang on, right? We got the Napa Auto Parts, we got that one right. With Stephanie Johnson. Stephanie, come up here. What were you voted, Stephanie? What were you voted? Do you remember?
I was voted most likely to eat rotisserie chicken.
That's right. Not a tough one to accomplish, but you know what? She did it without even thinking that that's what she was voted less likely to do. Stephanie, you can go. Okay. Also, you know what? My favorite one, when I learned this a couple of years back, when I learned that we nailed this one, Williamston High, when we nailed this one, I was like, no way. But Chet Donovan. Chet Donovan was voted, I don't know if you guys remember this, or if you got the yearbook out. I know, Steve, you got the yearbook out right there. Look it up.
Yeah, I remember it.
Chet is, oh, you don't, huh? You don't, huh?
No, I do. I'm asking if they do.
Oh, yeah, no, he remembers. Okay, so we were like joking around when we came up with this one, but it was most likely to flip his Mercedes on a golf course and live. And you know what? Seems a little specific, but we nailed it. Look it up, Steve. You got it right there, Steve?
I look it up.
We got it. A guy right here says most likely to crash his Mercedes. Oh, I did say flips and crash his Mercedes on a golf course.
I mean, that's pretty eerily close, though.
Yeah, but I mean, it's not like right on or anything. It's like one. It's like you flipped it.
Well, I mean, imagine this. Imagine someone else wrote in there,
most likely to win $20. Now, would you have a problem if someone in the future won 19? Yeah, right.
Steve, what the fuck was that in there? Huh?
Well,
I'm trying to host the costume competition, and I call out to you to read out something out of the yearbook, and you directly conflict with exactly. I'm on stage up there, man. Okay.
Guess what, Jerry? You talk to me. You call Steve out in the audience, right? Now I'm on stage too, right? And you know what's not just on stage? It's not just
Steve. What, Steve Cuttingley? What?
You know what is on stage? It's my whole word. If I come up here and I say to these people who all have access to this document, right? Oh, well, yeah, no, it says
okay, you're the yearbook editor, Steve. Everybody knows. Okay, it's not a fucking public record. And also, no, they're not going to accept it at the Library of Congress. Okay, they're not going to put it in the Library of Congress, Steve. They don't do shit like that.
No, we're absolutely going to be the first fucking yearbook in the Library of Congress. And that has been my goal. Don't you dare for 1 second.
Steve. Before I die, I want you to do me one promise.
Anything for you, Papa.
Get some book, any book. Get it in the Library of Congress. Okay.
Papa.
I'm not going to be able to fulfill my dream of getting a book in the Library of Congress.
Papa.
Steve, where are you?
I'm to your left, Papa.
Oh. Let me feel your face.
Go ahead. Careful.
Oh, my little boy got a beard.
I do.
You're growing up.
I am, Papa, and let me tell you, I'm going to make this happen for you. I've got my high school yearbook, the one I edited. You remember?
Mm-hmm.
And that document has been so thoroughly fact-checked.
Mm-hmm. That's right. My boy, the editor.
So rigorously combed through with a fine tooth.
A perfectionist. That's my boy.
Papa,
No.
I swear to you, Papa, I need a nurse.
There's my Mercedes keys.
Thank you, Papa.
Driving carefully.
Well, Papa, all right, I will.
Don't go near the golf course.
I might let my friend borrow it. Actually, Papa, I need to let my friend borrow this car. I'm the yearbook editor. I'm going to let someone else borrow this car, but I hope that's in line with your wishes. Papa, rest in peace. And I wish I would have told you this before you were gone. But I love you. A lot.
Let me borrow your Mercedes keys.
Well, you could also borrow the yearbook if you want.
No one wants to borrow the yearbook, okay? All right.
You can borrow the keys. I told Papa that I'd let someone borrow them.
All right, here we go. Woo!
Get away from the golf course. Get away from the golf course. He went directly to the golf course. He went directly. Oh, my God. Wait. It looks like, from the looks of it, officer, this Mercedes somehow got onto my golf course, and I am interested in pressing charges because we allow golf carts, but this Mercedes is not authorized, strictly speaking.
All right, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go to the local high schools. I'm going to look through all the high school yearbooks and see who's the most likely to flip a Mercedes on a golf course. That seems like the most logical way to proceed here.
Yeah.
This is probably going to turn up nothing, but we'll give it a chance. I'm going to start with one high, okay?
Officer, I have a lot of faith that this technique is going to work. Honestly, to me, it's something that has been so grossly and grotesquely overlooked on a nationwide standpoint, and I appreciate that you do it. I really do.
You're here because you're sloppy. You're here because someone in your life enrolled you in tidiness camp. This is a 3-week intensive. That's right. Uncross your legs. Uncross your legs. This is a 3-week intensive.
It hurts my hip flexors.
Do you think I haven't heard that before? Do you think that I have not heard it hurts my hip flexors before? I've heard it all, okay? You are a sloppy niece. Oh, I know your whole story. Your aunt, the Minister of Culture, is a close personal friend of mine. So you, my dear, are going to get it the worst, okay? You're going to be up early making the gruel. You're going to be up late scrubbing the cabins. You're going to be up in the middle of the day on the rooftop bringing the flags up. And in 3 weeks' time, your sloppiness will be tidiness.
This is a horrible place. If I want to be sloppy, just let me be sloppy. My Aunt Rose, the Minister of Culture, knows nothing about who I should be. She didn't even stand up for my name.
Well, I know as for a fact that your aunt did. Don't stop high-pitched screaming. Stop it. If you want to scream, scream at a normal, tidy pitch. That's better. All right. And she did. She started tidying herself up. She tidied up the gruel in the morning. When all the kids came by, she fed them gruel, tidy gruel that was chopped up in perfectly cube-sized pieces and served with love and dedication. And she tidied up the mess hall in the afternoon, hanging up the flags, stringing all types of flags that were hand-stitched by her all night long up on top of the flagpole that extended off the top of the camp counselor's headquarters. She tidied up the cabins all night long, where she swept and scrubbed, and tidiness became a way of life because her aunt was due there any minute to check on her progress of tidiness. And when did her aunt walk in? During the talent show, wouldn't you know, at the week's end.
Let's hear it again for Jimmy. Jimmy, you've come such a long way this week. You went from being the sloppiest kid on the bus to being the tidiest mustard. He's the mustard guy, putting mustard on everybody's hot dogs, and what a tidy job he did of it.
So if anyone wants mustard from here on out, it is me who's the guy.
Jimmy's your guy. Jimmy, great job at Tidy Camp this week. Winner of the Blue Ribbon Comedy Award.
Thank you very much, Headmaster Dalton. Thank you very much.
Hey, Jimmy, when you get up there, when you bow, I suggest you do the coolest bow of all.
It's head down, hands up.
Well, that seems pretty cool. I'll give it a shot.
Up next, the talent portion of our show, of the final. Somebody's at the door. Can you guys it looks like the door's locked. Can you let somebody in?
What's the door? I'll get the door.
Hello.
Hello, darlings. Hello. As you know, I'm the Minister of Culture, and I'm here to see my niece. Hello, Valentina.
Will you walk in so I can close the door? We're
I
running.
am not done announcing myself as the Minister of Culture yet, my dear boy. You are but a door opener.
That is accurate.
Okay, I'm done. That was it. I will
Or will
take
you
my.
come, please, because we're running the air conditioner.
Uh, hello, Minister of Culture. I'm Headmaster Dalton. Thank you so much for being here.
Hello!
Hello. Yes, we are graced with the presence of the Minister of Culture, and this is her niece coming to the stage. You made it just in time. Coming to the stage right now for the talent portion is Valentina.
Hello, everyone. Before I got here, I was sloppy, and I was the sloppy niece. Now, thank you to the Headmaster Dalton. Thank you to all my peers and classmates. I am a talented, upstanding citizen. I am one who deserves an aunt who is the Minister of Culture. And that is a hard task to deserve. Now, as may be cued to you by the lovely piano music in the back, my talent begins.
I think the speech is really good, Valentina. I just think that maybe you need someone to play piano along with it as an undertone.
I like that. Charles, bro. If you would play in the Mixolydian mode throughout the entirety of my speech, I think that would give the people kind of a sense of uplifting profundity, which I hope to provide.
These 3 weeks, Valentina, have made me fall for you as if you are the one who has butterflies on her eyes. You have.
I return the sentiment. And now that I've shed my cocoon, so to speak, the only thing left is to embrace you in my love.
I want to reveal something about myself beyond being just a piano player.
Go ahead.
I have no friends.
How could that be true? Someone so wonderful and so talented and so beautiful and so gorgeous inside and out. How could that be true? You're joking.
Before I was sent to tidy camp, I was only friends with mermaids. I was friends with mermaids.
Only mermaids?
My only friends were mermaids.
I'm so sorry.
So the fact that you want me to play piano, and the fact that it does not bother you that my piano is up in front of as high as my face while I play it, and the fact that you snuck into my cabin last night to hold my hand while I slept, touches me deeply.
Last night. Here we go. Wake up. Wake up. It's me. It's me, Valentina. Wake up.
Valentina, hey.
Hold my hand. Hold my hand.
Whose hand?
Hold my hand.
I can't see you.
I know, because I snuck in here.
It's in the dark. Oh, what a clasp.
Thank you. I used to move bags of dirt.
Is that why you always have rubble in your backpack?
That's exactly right.
Attention, Wellington High revelers. As you know, it is the 50th high school reunion of our 1978 graduation from Wellington High. This year's theme is perkiness. As we all know, we're getting up there. So don't break a hip on the dance floor. And don't dance your hips on the break floor.
I used to own an auto parts shop. That brakes. We had a brake floor. At one time, it was a multi-tiered shop. One floor. One floor just for brakes.
If it isn't Steve.
Well. If it isn't Chester.
Here we are 50 years later. You know what? I want to say to you, I'm sorry.
Well, at some point, you got to bury the hatchet, huh?
Yeah, at some point.
The theme is perkiness this year. I say we put a bunch of sedatives in the punch.
A lot would be pretty funny.
We'll film it, and it will go viral.
Imagine that if we just recorded it, like you said, if we filmed it, if a bunch of people on the internet
Watched it like a bunch of times.
And like it became a cultural moment. What I've always wanted these reunions to be is a cultural moment. And I think we have to do it from within because obviously the people here aren't bringing the culture.
No. You know, they're lucky they have us outsourced as their reunion planners. I mean, when we started this reunion planning business, everyone said no one would book us. And then you came up with, everybody is medieval times. Oh, that got a lot of attention.
Sure
and then when I came up with, McDonald's themed, that really took off. You know?
And then the month after that, you were like, Taco Bell themed.
Yes. It was a bit of a riff on yours. But you know what? They ate it up.
Exactly. And then the next one you just came up with, and you're like, you know what? Arby's theme. That
and that kind of brings me to the point, Jerethias.
What is it, Dimitrov?
I just feel like we really need to push ourselves to get these themes, to get something new. And that's, when we started drugging the people, I was like, we're on to something.
Onto something big. Like I said, like I've always said, whatever we do next will be the next level. And then whatever comes after that will be the next level after that.
You know what? Let's do a commercial.
For us?
For our business.
I like it.
Let's go do it right now. Have you ever wondered what your high school reunion theme would be, but you were on the planning committee and had no idea what was even possible?
Or have you ever wondered what the overall tone of the event might be like, and perhaps what sort of decorations and ideological instances would occur?
Do you remember your high school reunion from 5 years ago, but only in very bland details because it was not fun and it took place in a gymnasium?
And do you also look back on the last time you had a reunion with your fellow high schooler friends, and it was not the greatest memory you've had?
Well, all that ends when you call D&J High School Reunion Planning and Emporium.
Yeah,
As
the
you can see
Emporium.
behind me, we have all the greatest themes, trinkets, props, and accoutrement for the very best and most cutting edge themes for high school reunions.
We have margarita makers. We have a cotton candy machine. We have a photo booth that takes photos so realistic you might consider whether or not that is an actual image of you from the past.
Our guarantee is that everyone except the nerds will have fun. And secondly, we will never repeat a single reunion theme twice. No matter what, it will be original to you and your high school.
That's exactly true. And if you would like to contact any of our former clients, this list is appearing now on the screen through the magic of digital editing.
Please feel free to phone them on their home phone numbers and their personal cellular devices, for these are their actual numbers, because we do not mess around when it comes to Theme Clown.
And know that we have picked these people from a randomized selection, so they are unaware that the phone call will be taking place, so you get true and honest feedback.
And this was debatable as to whether we were going to get into this minutia of detail in the commercial, but we decided to go for it anyway.
To give you a bit more behind the scenes of that meeting, that morning, I had brewed a pot of coffee, which my partner Jay had decided was a bit too strong.
When I drank the coffee, it not only strong, but it burned my tongue just a little bit, so it was also a little too hot. But we digress. D&J, High School Reunion Planning and Emporium. Give us a call on the internet at http:// D&J High School